Hey guys, Christine here. So I'm gonna let you know this is the second time me recording this reading because the first time my alarm went off and I totally had to re-record it. So we're gonna go with the flow. I'm not gonna let it get me down, and we're gonna bring you a message of the highest quality truth and compassion that's gonna bring you guidance and clarity and help you make some mindful decisions and feel empowered along your path. So if you're interested in getting a chance for a free reading on the 15th of every month, I do a drawing for a free reading. The way to sign up for that is click the link in the description box below, put in your email address, and you are entered. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, click the link in in the information box below, and I would be honored to connect with you through a personal reading. I do have several different options. Ooh, today is the greatest day I've ever known. That song is playing in my head every day. Get excited. Every day you have an opportunity to create something beautiful in your life. Every day, right? So what I'm hearing when that song is playing in my head is about, hey, how are you starting your day? Are you starting your day with positive affirmations? Are you allowing yourself to set your day in a way that is going to be conducive for a positive experience? Are you allowing yourself to get excited about things that may be presented in your life? Or are you already facing a day kind of being, dreading what's going on? Okay. So the card that flew out is open your heart to joy and delight. Open your heart to joy and delight. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? What allows you to feel happy? Where do you feel peace? Are you really allowing yourself to do that? Are you keeping yourself in a place of where it's someone else is influencing what really brings joy to your heart, right? What makes you happy? If someone was to ask you right now, what do you want and what makes you happy? Could you answer that question? Because if you can't, then you really need to ask yourself that. Remember that things always don't have to be so hard. It doesn't mean when you're suffering doesn't always mean you're growing. Sometimes when you're in that place of joy, when you're allowing yourself to experience life, that you are having the most growth. That true happiness comes from when you allow your soul to follow your bliss. So what gives you joy? What brings you happiness? What is fun to you? Every day, you should do one thing to show yourself that love and that brings you joy. Why? Because you're worthy and deserving of it. When you allow yourself to express yourself, when you allow yourself to be in a place of joy, you are in those frequencies, so it allows the universe to bring in the things that you want. So why hold yourself back? When you allow yourself to be happy, you allow others to experience happiness through you. Remember, happiness is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself and somebody else. So don't limit yourself. Allow yourself to open your heart to the idea of joy, the idea of following your bliss, the idea of doing the things that make you happy. Right? Whew. So today is going to be the greatest day you've ever known, right? Right? Because there is only today. There is only today. So make it the best day that it can be. And if you're presented with a problem, hunt the solution. Don't focus on the problem. Focus on finding the solution. Finding the outcome that is best suited to resolve the issue for everyone in the best means possible. Right? Look at that. The Star card. The Star card. This is about having faith, following your purpose, a renewal, a rebirth of spirituality, of understanding that through reflection and through having some hope, that all things are possible, right? All things are possible. All things are possible. And this is like the universal sign, like, hey, I want to bring in your manifestations. Look at that. Look at that. I just literally said, I want to bring in your manifestations. This is the resource, the powerfulness, the ability to take that inspired action, right? That ultimately you have all the tools that you need to be able to move forward. It's whether you're willing to pick the tool up. Because you see how the magician has all the tools right there, right in front of them. All the tools are inside of you. You have all the knowledge you need. You have all the knowledge you need with the tools you have now to get you through the problem that you have at the moment. If not, there are people around you or conversations that you will have that will spark some kind of information or inspiration that will bring ideas to the surface that will then lead you to what the answers you seek. But are you willing to pick up those tools and to take the inspired action that is being asked of you in order to create what you want? Because right now, I think, oh my God, this is, oh my goodness. I have never, oh my God. So this is a lot of major arcana, right? So what I see here is some of the future influences is that you're having a hard time making a decision. Making a decision, or you may have had a hard time bringing peace and harmony into your relationships, or your values may not align with someone else, and you're having you have difficult choices that you need to make, and it's causing you to be a little out of balance. And the answer to your choices is self-love. Allowing yourself to love yourself and do the things that bring you joy. Do the things that align with what is right for you is the answer to the future influences, right? Doing the things that bring you joy. Don't allow yourself to participate in something that is going to bring you out of balance or that is going to make you misalign with what you value, right? You want to do the things that are going to bring you joy, and don't be afraid to say no to someone if it is not right for you or if it's going to disturb your peace and harmony, right? Because what you can do to help the situation is you can really allow yourself to release those self-limiting beliefs, really release any and detach from anything that does not serve your highest good. Really allow yourself to explore why you think some of the things that you do. Get to know yourself on that deep, personal, intimate level on all levels, like the good, bad, the ugly, the indifferent, right? Because I see what your kind of fear right now is, like things not working out in your favor. And this is a fear. That you might feel like there's a dishonesty or a lack of accountability on someone's part, and things are just not fair. But you got to remember, life is not fair. Life is not fair, right? Life is how we react to things. So when you feel like things are being unfair, how are you reacting to the situation? What energy did you put into the situation? Because the idea is the energy that you put in is eventually what's going to come back to you. So where are you allowing things to feel out of line? Because when you feel out of line, that's when you're going to feel things are unfair, right? Like maybe you're giving more to a situation than someone else is, or you're coming out of a place of doing that, right? Because here, what you got going on is you're dealing with someone that has a difficult time living. This person may not even be able to love, or is really not in touch with their, or can be really cold-hearted. This person is really has a difficult time loving themselves, right? Has a difficult time loving themselves, and in return has a difficult time loving others, right? This person is probably very not on that spiritual path yet. So you might find that they're really not able to see some of the things in the same way you are. And that's probably why this person that you're dealing with, or you are feeling things are unfair in the situation, is because you may not be privy to that knowledge that they just aren't on that same level or of awareness as you are. And they still have to do that work of really learning to care for themselves, stand on their own 2 feet, allow themselves to get in touch with their intuitive abilities, allowing themselves to love themselves and put that good energy into themselves. Because what I see is maybe they're leaning on you a lot to do that. But ultimately, you're able to help manifest out of this. Because what's happening right now is seeking closure, right? Or maybe experiencing some delays in a situation. Learn to embrace the delays. The delays, even though you may not feel like it's fair or you want it to move faster, delays are necessary for things to kind of work themselves out. Sometimes with those delays, it allows things to clear out naturally and not in a forced way. So the key for you, though, is to continue to focus on the things that bring you joy. And why are you doing some of the things that you are doing? Are you doing them because of what it's expected? Are you doing them because it is what's bringing you joy? If you're doing it, it's because of what's bringing you joy, then you're going to bring yourself back into alignment, focusing on that, self-love and that harmony within yourself and that things that bring you peace and bliss. But if you're focusing on things that don't bring you that peace and bliss, and it's feeling you like it's throwing you off kilter and out of alignment, then, you're going to feel like things are not fair. I feel like this could be in any aspect of your life. Where are you giving too much, or where are you not giving enough? Ooh. Let's see. Can I get some clarification? Okay, so you got the Chariot card for clarification on the Devil, which in reverse, which would be take action to release your self-limiting beliefs. Okay, take action to release your self-limiting beliefs. Look, you got the Wheel of Fortune on the World, so it's just about understanding that even though there's a delay, things are still going to work in your favor. You just have to embrace the delay. Embracing the delay and allowing yourself to be very present is what's going to help propel things forward in the way that you need it to, the way that it will work in a place of good luck. This is about really karma and the life cycle. This is like your destiny's on your side. So if you're feeling like in a delay and stuck right now, you need to, because you need to face things head on and really deal with them as they come. So taking it slowly and not rushing to the next thing is what's really important. Allow yourself to find gratitude in the delay, because it's allowing you to really learn a lot about yourself and about people in general. Remember, about people in general. So this delay is working for you with the clarification of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the Justice card in reverse about the unfairness, this is like a change, right? A change that you weren't expecting, but it's a positive change. This this thing that you find to be unfair actually helps bring your awareness and brings you back to your awareness and foundation of what is important to you. So this is a lot of major arcana. So when I see a lot of major arcana in a spread like this, this is like this is a major life-changing event. This is like a destiny coming in, But it's also like about understanding that action you're taking and the tools that you're using, that you have the tools to manifest and to take action with releasing things that don't serve you, allowing yourself to really put love into yourself and follow your love and bliss, and that your wishes are going to be fulfilled if you embrace change and understand that any delay that comes along the way is really a delay in your favor, because the universe is on your side to bring in the things that are right for you. And this is really like a turning point in your life. So if you're feeling like things are really happening, the key is to not stay unfocused. The key is to get focused and allow yourself to not let the change like set you off kilter. Allowing yourself to let the change bring you down to where you need to go, like bring you down to your foundation, so you can rebuild yourself back up. And in that rebuilding phase is where you re-get your confidence and your knowledge that you need to move forward. I do feel like this probably all stemmed from a heartbreak with something that really made you feel out of your power and really didn't. I almost feel like you didn't. I feel like you could even have been in a situation that wasn't for your highest good, that made you feel like you were in a place of resistance, indecision, right? When it comes to control or the inability to be flexible, right? So this change had to happen because you had to learn how to start to go with the flow and allow yourself to see different perspectives and how maybe you interacted with things. So this is, like I said, still a lot of major arcana. Don't get so caught up in how you think you want to see things play out. I really feel like the more that you engage in what brings you happiness, focusing on what's working, Focus on if there's a delay, like finding the solution, not the problem, and determining what tools are best for you to be, that you already have in your toolbox to make the decisions you need to move forward is going to be key. Embracing the changes as they come, or any delays as they come, knowing that they are what's right for you. So you got the divine, you got Mother Mary, let go of what the need to be right and choose peace, right? So like, understand in any situation that you're in right now or going to be presented with, it's not about who's right or wrong. Everyone in the situation is right, because they all have their own perspective and their own way of dealing with things. That no one is necessarily wrong. Like, everyone's perspective is their own perspective, and there is no other perspective like that person's perspective. But ultimately, it's about, don't feel like you always have to be right. Just because you're right in the situation doesn't mean that it's necessarily a good thing, right? So you want to understand that you can choose peace. So you want to look for the peaceful resolution for everyone involved. It's not about who's right or wrong. Stay calm with whatever your perspective. Trust that there is good in yourself and in others, and allow your light to shine into the world. That ultimately, when you allow yourself to come from a place of good and know that your intentions are pure, that what other people are doing is not your concern at that point, because the only actions you really have to be concerned with is the ones that you are putting out, because that is the only thing that you really can control. But right now, what's happening is like your dharma is unfolding, that you are on a path to remember that you are supposed to work towards your happiness. What brings you happiness? What are you here to do in your life, which is do things that bring you bliss and joy and bring peace into your life. So allow things to kind of unfold as they will. I feel whatever situation you're coming out of, even though you think it's unfair, it's really bringing you into a place of pure bliss and pure happiness that's allowing you to start walking with your purpose. I feel like you're finding out who you are and what you stand for and what you're about, and how you can do what's right for you at this lifetime to, be well-rounded in all areas of your life. So just trust that whatever delays are going on right now are for your highest good, and that the right opportunities are going to present themselves at the right time. If this reading resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe below. I love connecting with everyone and really hearing where they're at on their journey and how I can be of service to help them get some guidance and clarity. Also, if you're interested in that free reading, don't forget to look at the information box below, sign up in that way. And then also interested in personal readings, you can sign up by clicking the link in my clicking the link there and scheduling a session. I hope this reading finds you well, and have a great day.